Laos and the European Union are exploring ways to jointly stop the trade in illegal timber to ensure Lao wood exporters and customers in Europe comply with the requirements of the EU timber regulations.
European diplomats and local media, led by EU Chargé d'Affaires Michel Goffin, visited Lao Furniture KM5 Company, one of many Lao companies that exports wood to the EU, to highlight this 2-year-old regulation which prohibits the placing of illegal harvested timber on the European market. The European market for wooden furniture is one of the world's largest, representing 23 billion euros per year, 15 to 20% of which is imported.
ต้นต่อผ่านมาก็แม่นได้มีการส่งสินค้าไปยังหลายประเทศโดยเฉพาะแม่นทั้งตลาดยุโรปส่งไปประเทศฝรั่งประเทศเนเธอร์แลนด์ประเทศลัตเวียและก็ประเทศรัสเซียเนาะแล้วก็นอกจากนั้นก็ยังส่งไปออสเตรเลียและประเทศญี่ปุ่น
Representing the Lao Furniture Industry Group, Thongsavanh Soulignamat said they realized the importance of the EU policy that prohibited illegal timber exports to that market as other countries were adopting similar measures for their markets as well.
มาถึงปัจจุบันนี้ก็เมื่อ
We make sure that our customers have all the information they request for their EUTR compliance. We will have systems in place that allow our customers in the European Union to have confidence in the legality of the timber products that we provide them with.
ซึ่งบ่สามารถที่จะส่งสินค้าไปทั้งเป็นประเภทพันธุ์ใหม่ไปทั้งสหภาพยุโรปได้
According to the president of Lao Furniture Industry Group, the local industry understood that the illegal logging and wood trade impacted both economically and environmentally in wood exporting countries. In particular, illegal logging and wood trading had a huge impact on Laos. For example, it lowered the price of Lao wood on the world market. The government lost a huge amount of revenue, and the timber industry lost their opportunities to develop because they were unable to compete with illegal loggers. The timber industry sector is also attempting to join with the government to take part in the Voluntary Partnership Agreements or VPA's negotiation with the EU.
I'm very happy to visit this company here because I think with a better access to the EU market with the timber regulation, I think this type of company could export a lot in Europe. They're making fantastic product. For the moment, because we don't have a VPA, a partnership agreement, and a FLECTI certification, Mr. Thongsavanh cannot export fully to Europe. But soon, if we negotiate an agreement, he will be able to. He used to be an exporter to Europe, now he cannot. But this is very impressive, very good Lao workers, and very good machines. The machines are even coming from Europe. So,
according to Michel Goffin, the VPA is a supply-side measure supporting countries like Laos to address forest sector challenges. He said VPAs try to address challenges facing the entire sector and not just those related to exporting to the EU.
The thing is that the European market now, since 2013, is not open to illegal furniture or illegal wood, furniture made of illegal wood. So if you want to export to Europe, you have to prove, you have to have all evidence that the wood you are using is coming from the legal source. So illegal logging cannot be used for furniture production that goes to Europe. But more and more, it's not only the EU market, it's the American market, the Australian market. Many markets now are putting restrictions on illegal wood. So I hope very soon illegal logging will not be of any use because you will not be able to use it as a raw product for furniture.
The EUTR is one of the tools of the EU's Forest Law Enforcement Governance and Trade or FLEGT Action Plan, which aims to halt the trade in illegal timber. The EU, recognizing its responsibility as a timber consumer, prohibited the placement of illegal timber on the EU market with the introduction of the EUTR in March 2013. Under the FLEGT Action Plan, the EU also started a voluntary scheme to ensure that only legally harvested timber is imported to the EU from countries agreeing to take part in this scheme. The EU started negotiating bilateral voluntary partnership agreements or VPAs with timber exporting countries from around the world. In Laos, the German government supports the FLEGT process and the VPA negotiations with €5.8 million through the Pro-FLEGT program.